Hey everyone, this is Q&A with Coach MJ number 7. Thanks so much for sending in your questions and sharing these videos. Just doing our best to help you be a better athlete. So first question, actually I had two people ask a similar question. Sal DeTreglia asks, nutrition alternatives for athletes that feel sick with the usual sugary products. And I'm not going to name any products. And then Dave Zaro kind of asked nutrition on the bike. So nutrition is so particular for people, and there are some general rules, and that is depending on your weight, you want roughly about 200 to 250 calories per hour. Now, a couple things. On the bike, me personally, Dave, I like to take it in fluid form. I have a hard time working hard and chewing at the same time. I feel like I can't get enough air, and I constantly found myself choking. So I always choose to a product where I can make my calories in a liquid form, and then just drink them. That's the easiest for me. And as far as you, Sal, that's a great question. I think a lot of people have that issue. First thing is, I think that the nutrition companies are coming a long way, and I think there are better products out there now that don't have that sugary feeling or sugary taste that you're talking about, or composition I should say. So experiment. And the other thing is, don't feel that you are trapped into a product that a company makes for athletes. You can use natural foods to go ahead and do your nutrition. I know a lot of people that do that, and that's what those athletes did way back before all these nutrition companies came on board and realized there's a big market for this. So try and do what works for you. And I always go back to the example where a friend of mine used boiled potatoes on her bike on the Ironman, and I think to this day she still does it. She's kind of old school, and that's cool. And if that works for you, then that's what you do. So what you need to do is find out what works for you. Don't listen to what everybody else says, because nobody is you. And I have athletes that have different kind of digestive problems. Everybody's different. So just because it works for me doesn't mean it's going to work for you. You have to keep on trying it, and don't be afraid to try natural products, things that you can buy just off the regular grocery shelves and not in a nutrition store. So those are great questions, guys. Next question is Carrie Gresh asks, what is important to look for in a training plan? Great question, Carrie. And again, this is I guess my bread and butter. To me, training plans, I mean, that's what I do. And the reason that they're custom is because most training plans don't work. It's not one size fits all. It's never going to be like that. So what you need to look for in a training plan is, first of all, is it manageable? Is it something that you can do? Because it's very, very easy to pick a plan, and then the first couple weeks then you realize how long the workouts are getting, or how hard, or the structure of them just confuses the crap out of you. You're just gonna get frustrated, and you're gonna put that plan aside, you're not gonna follow it. So look for something that makes sense to you, that you can understand the logic behind, and that you believe in. The other thing is that I would pick one that focuses more on your weakness. And the problem with a lot of training plans is that they treat all your disciplines that you are of equal talent, swim, bike, run, and most people are not equally talented in all three disciplines. So what you want to do is find one with, say, running as your weakness. You want to pick one with a run focus. Or what I would do is work on that weakness in the off season. So if running, which happened to be mine back in the day, was my weakness, as soon as tri-season ended, I just focused on that run and built it up, and then went back into a regular training once I felt my run was in a position where I could be competitive. So I love that question, Carrie. And last one, Valerie Moritz asks, does a wetsuit really make a difference in your swim time? Yes, yes it does. And here's the thing, the stronger the swimmer, the less of the advantage. Now I will always say, and swimming is my thing, right? Everybody knows that, now you do. I will always pick a wetsuit over a non-wetsuit in a longer race. In a short one, maybe not, because if I'm really slow at taking that wetsuit off, say in a sprint, I'm not saving any time, but that's me. Now, the more of a trouble you have in that swim, the more benefit that wetsuit's gonna be. I would always pick a long sleeve, long legs wetsuit. I would never do a shorty, but I don't have any shoulder problems either. And if it's swim legal, wear the wetsuit, because everybody else is getting the advantage, so you should take advantage of it too. Now, how much advantage? It really depends on you, but the longer the swim, the more the advantage. The weaker the swimmer, the more the advantage. So yes, 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 wetsuit all the way. Thanks so much. That was Q&A number 7. Keep tuning in, keep sharing, and we'll see you next week. Thanks.